So today we're going to be showing how to replace the tube on your bicycle wheel. For this job you'll need a handful of tools. 15mm wrench if you've got a nutted wheel, a set of tyre leaves for extracting the tyre from the rim, and finally a decent track pump with a pressure gauge. So first things when changing your flat tyre on your bicycle, releasing the brake calipers. You need to take the gears down to the lowest as possible to give you most slack on the chain. You see now we've got most slack on the chain. Next step to changing your tube will be opening the quick release. And it's very simple, just one-handed. Pop the release open, twist it maybe 1 or 2 times, hold it like that. The wheel will then come out of position. Next step is uninstalling the tyre. So you put one tyre lever under the tyre and move maybe 5 centimeters away and pop the tyre lever down. The tube will then easily come out. Always go back to the valve, push the valve up and release it from the tyre. Next thing you want to check the inside of the tyre for any sharp objects or glass. Again, we're checking underneath here, we're rubbing your hands along here. No sharp objects. You can then reinstall the tyre to the rim. So just one side on, leaving a nice hole for the tube. Once you have that done, you can get your new tube and inflate the tube a wee bit. And it just gives a nice round profile. So again, starting at the valve hole, you'll need to insert the valve into the valve hole. Push it down. Then we pinch the tyre over the tube and feed the tube in and back around the tyre. Starting back at the valve, 2 pieces of the tyre, 5 centimeters apart, and pinch it and push down. This will get it onto the bead of the tyre. Then you can simply work it down. When you come to the end section, it's always good to bring the tyre towards you, around, using this part of the hand, in and around, and pull towards the rider. Move up a few inches, pull towards the rider. Install the O-ring onto the valve to keep it in position. Then you can start to reinflate your tube. Inflate to half pressure at the start. And then you should release the valve from the pump, checking that the bead of the tyre is the same all the way around the rim. Once that's okay, you can proceed and pump into full pressure. Remembering valve always down at the floor. Now for the final step, we will install back on the bicycle. Remembering being in the lowest gear as possible, you have maximum flexibility on the chain. then to proceed to close the quick release lever and push the lever up to close. Final step will be closing the brake caliper. So you can pull the 90-degree angle cable, pushing the lever, and it should sit in the little hole. Final stage will be testing of the brake.